Hey everybody, want to hear something about a new weed stock that just IPO'd? Stay tuned. Hey everybody, Kamari Ellis here. Wanted to do a quick review today of a new IPO that just hit the market. Tilray stock is a new weed company that is selling weed all across the world, everywhere except for the United States of America. Yesterday, this new IPO hit the market on the NASDAQ. It has a pretty solid business. It sells weed. That's right, I said it. Weed, marijuana, Mary Jane, all around the world, except for, like I said, the United States. It is headquartered, however, in Seattle. Company is very interesting, but let's talk about the weed market a little bit, all right? The UN estimates that about 180 million people around the world smoke weed, and the market for weed around the world is anywhere from 150 billion to 200 billion annually, right? And in Canada alone, the market's worth about $5 billion. That's right, I said $5 billion. So Tilray Corporation, ticker symbol TLRY, hit the market today. It IPO'd at around 17 bucks. Now, I normally do not like IPOs for individual investors. I'll tell you why real quick. It IPO'd at 17 bucks, but individual investors don't get the $17 figure, all right? All the big boys get it. The banks, accredited investors, investment houses, things like that. Now, the stock opened today on the market at $23 and I believe 5 cents. That's what your investors were able to do today. But nonetheless, Tilray appears to be a very, very good company. And the numbers I just talked about from the 180 million people and the 150 billion worldwide, 200 billion worldwide market, it's very, very impressive. All right. So let's talk about Tilray's numbers. All right. So they made about $20.3 million last year. All right. And the year before that, they made about $12.6 million. So that's a big jump. They jumped in revenue about 62% year over year. Now, in 2017, they also sold like 1,499 kilos of weed. This company is really, really interesting to me because not only do they handle the plant, but they also do distribution. So they do the cultivation, they grow, and they also are involved in some medical innovations as well. So it's not just for your stoners who want to light up and smoke. It is also for medicinal purposes as well, helping people get through their ailments, making people a bit more comfortable in their time of need. So that's something I find very, very interesting as well. Like I said, they sell across the world. They have major distribution centers in Canada and Portugal, but they're also selling in places like Australia, New Zealand, Germany, Croatia. You know, they're global, they're international. So I expect a lot of things out of this company. Now, one thing to note, the shares that they offered during this IPO are considered class 2 shares. All right, so they have two separate styles of share. They have a class 1 and they have a class 2. Okay, so their class 2 shares only have 1 vote per share, and their class 1 votes have 3 votes per share. A lot of times companies do that to protect their founder stock, to make sure that they don't get overruled in running the company and things like that. They always want to have control over their company to do what they want, even though they're going to be taking money in. Now, they're raising all this money to build out some cultivation, the cultivation sites in Portugal and also in Canada. They're going to build out those facilities some more, and the rest of the money they're going to keep as working capital. Now, I said in Canada, the market alone was $5 billion. Now, the $5 billion, we just got 5% of that market cap as revenue. That's roughly $250 million. So they're at 20 million right now. And if they just get 5% of the marketplace, they can get 250 million. So they can grow almost 10x, right? So this company has a lot of potential. Like I said, I am really not into IPOs, but this is an IPO that I think is well worth the wait. All right. So tell me, folks, Are you interested in weed stocks? Drop a comment below, and I'll see you next time. Kamari Ellis out.